Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Inner Sun Alchemy, here to give you your tarot reading for the month of December 2017. Happy end of the year and pre-happy beginning of the new year. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of exploration of life through the tarot and astrology. I look forward to many more months and years of this to come with you guys. If you would like to book a 2018 forecast reading with me, you can do so at my website, innersunalchemy.com. I can do tarot, astrology, or a combination of both. So you can do a 30-minute or 60-minute session, or you can check out the package deals where you can do those services or a combination of them that I have available. And that would be at a reduced rate, okay? So be sure to check out the packages. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the reading. So this is for Taurus energy. So if you have a Taurus rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. It's going to be more pertinent if you have a Taurus rising, but secondarily, definitely sun sign. Now, the layout for the month is decidedly different from in the past because Spirit has been directing me to, or has directed me to provide messages to you in a different way. And this is probably more so a reflection of the spiritual initiations that I've been going through, but also because the cosmic energy is so palpable and powerful right now that you know, the messages from the divine are pretty pretty clear and pretty adamant about being listened to. So without further ado, let's check out the cards, okay? So let me put the camera down. All right, so overall energy for all of the signs for this month is the home card. And I don't know if you can see on the card, but there's a series of stairs along this pyramid going up to this great cosmic egg. And this is referring to me of the great mother, or the cosmic mother, or mother god. And this is coming through, I think, more so because you know, we're in the fall and winter time, which is when her energy is more prevalent, especially if you're, you know, obviously in the northern hemisphere, but also because Saturn is conjunct the galactic center, and the galactic center is the great black hole that sits in the center of our galaxy, and it's what gives birth to the manifest solar systems that encircle it. So there's some really powerful frequencies and downloads that are coming through, and this is literally, you know, coming through from the womb of our, you know, galaxy's system, as well as, you know, the great mother just in general. Now, Saturn will be moving into Capricorn at the end of the month, and we'll be having the winter solstice. So more of that deep, dark mother womb energy is prevalent there. Okay, so powerful energy. Now, the overall energy for you, Taurus, is the Death card. Now, this speaks to ultimate transformation that is happening. So, you know, if things have been easy breezy beautiful recently, know that there is transformation on the horizon for you. This may be a consequence of Saturn having been, if you're a Taurus rising anyway, in your 8th house, and moving into your 9th house to really get into a reworking of your belief systems. But it also can be for the fact that we have Jupiter in Scorpio right now, and it's going to be in Scorpio through you know, end of next year. So, and Scorpio is that transformation energy that is the Death card. So this is weighing heavily on your life for this month. So expect transformation on any and all areas of life. Now, I pulled 2 cards from the Rider-Waite deck for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So if you are a man or show up as the masculine gender, or feminine or woman and show up as that energy in the physical, this is going to be for either of you. But, you know, or if you know, recognize yourself as both, if you're fluid. But I would say, though, if you are a light worker, or someone who has just woken up or going through an ascension process, I invite you to actually look at these energies outside of the binary, outside of the polarity. So the Divine Feminine speaks to the soul, and the Divine Masculine speaks to consciousness. So the soul meaning that which gives source, is the source of all consciousness, meaning that which gives form and structure, and also the manifesting ability of the soul itself. So you should actually be, if you are aware, be paying attention to the messages of both, okay? The feminine principle also is the yin principle, or the receptive, the going in principle. The masculine principle is the yang principle, or the going out, and the creative and the protective energy. So the masculine has the 7 of cups. Feminine has the 9 of swords. Masculine energy, you may be experiencing a coming up to consciousness of past lives, whether in human form or other dimensional realities, starred seed, past lives, for healing. This may be a showing to you of how things you've done in the past, whether in this life or in other lives, or as other energies, are affecting you in this one right now. Know that you're not going crazy. This is really relevant to you, so pay attention to the messages that show up in those experiences that come to mind. Write them down in your journal. Get to the root causes of whatever those things are, whether positive or negative, and that will give you insight to be able to move forward and make use of the information in a way that is in alignment with your true divine nature. Now, for the feminine with the 9 of swords, I am actually picking up the classic energy of this card in terms of there being a lot of worry and concern about life right now. So you actually experiencing a lot of anxiety, not being able to sleep, really just your mind being all over the place. Now, if that's not resonant with you, this can actually be messages from spirit, and that would be correlating to potentially past lives or past experiences coming up to be healed. But regardless, this does speak to an active correlation in your spirit and your mental body. So regardless, make sure you take care of yourself in this process so that you're using it to your advantage as opposed to being overwhelmed by it, okay? Now, I pulled a blind spot spread in the Thoth deck here for you because that's what Spirit told me to do. So you're showing up in this energy here as the 7 of Wands, which is Mars and Leo. Great energy. It's a powerful energy, but it speaks to breaking through from a sense of almost complacency. I don't want to say that you've necessarily been complacent. You've definitely been working hard, but you're having to push through to that next level of expansion. So you have a little bit more hard work that you have to go through, but possibly when we get into that Capricorn energy, you will find that you are now in the flow of the wave. But this would be kind of like, to use a surfing analogy, this would be paddling out into the wave before you actually can ride it, okay? So this is more so what that energy is coming through for me. Now, in terms of how you're going to be showing up moving forward through the rest of the month, you have the Knight of Wands, which is the King of Wands in this deck, which is the fire energy. This speaks to being creator incarnate, someone who is really connected to your creative abilities, to your spirituality, an understanding of how to manifest, and having a lot of power at your disposal, and really being a bright magnetic influence. So this is a really positive energy. I like that energy is here for you because Taurus, you specifically, especially as a fixed energy, can be really set in your ways, and it can take a long time for you to move forward and accomplish things. While you are very methodical, you don't necessarily have a lot of that cardinal bright energy, but that is starting to come through here. So there may be a lot of creative sparks or inspiration that are coming through to give you new ideas for what the future is going to hold for you. And this may be you thinking about goals that you have for yourself for the next year. So really let your heart sing and be open to new possibilities. Now, in terms of what the universe is pushing you towards, where it's guiding you, is in the Princess of Disc energy, which is also could be the Page of Earth in the Rider-Waite context. But this is really more so Princess energy. So she is really already pregnant with the manifestation. She knows how to work in collaboration with the Mother Goddess energy. She also is in balance with the yin and yang, so divine masculine and feminine energy within. And she is really integrated in the physical manifesting energy. And of course, since it's earth energy, it does relate to you. So it's nice that this is also, a generative energy that you're sitting in. And that's also what this fire energy is this generating power for you. So that's beautiful. And then what is of support to you that you may not know is there, but which is there for you in the subconscious realm at the very least, is the four Four of Discs, which is Sun in Capricorn. So I love that this is the energy that is kind of underlying and foundational for you, because it does speak to a lot of strength and stability. My only concern here with this is that's coming through actually right now is that this may be a bit of a catch-22 energy, because fours do speak to stability and power, but they're not energy of expansion. They can be stagnant energy. So this may be you being your own worst enemy in terms of like being too comfortable or being stuck or set in your ways. So just be mindful of that. And that may be where this Nine of Swords energy is coming through, of you wanting to push through into something new, but maybe being scared or wanting to be comfortable in what is known. So use the Four of Earth as a platform to go to the next level. It's a stepping stone, as opposed to letting it be a shackle that you use to stay comfortable. Okay. So Taurus, that is your reading for the month of December. Like I said, you can book a reading with me on my website, InnersonAlchemy.com. Let me reorient this. On my website, InnersonAlchemy.com. So I'm doing tarot, astrology for 2018. You can do a half hour or hour. You can also check out my package specials and get a combination of both for a reduced price, or a combination with energy healing if you're looking for that as well. If you're kind of feeling stuck and you want to open up to more of that creative energy, more of that sacral chakra or second chakra energy, which is more generated, sexual, charismatic, entrepreneurial energy, definitely reach out and I'll be more than happy to help you. Be sure to catch me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at InnerSunAlchemy. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Have a blessed month. It looks like it's going to be pretty amazing. Don't be too hard on yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye.